today, you guys. This is Jade and Miss Pilgrim here for another daily tarot card reading. I hope you are all doing well. I am going to do a message here today quick, see what comes out. I'm just going to preface with the fact that this one's going to be a little short and sweet. So, spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion. There's a lot of beeping outside, a lot of activity. Spirit guides of the highest truth and compassion, what is it that we can share with this beautiful collective of individuals today for their highest good? Thank you so much. Oh. Feeling good today, you guys. Alright, so if you've been here before, then you know that the way that I do things, I pull a top card for your conscious mind. Your conscious mind today is the Eight of Cups. Moving away from what no longer serves you. Moving on, moving forward, letting go, surrendering. In your unconscious, you have the Empress. With this vibe, I'm getting a lot of nurturing energy, taking care of yourself vibes, speaking up for yourself. I just got like wear the crown and wear it proudly. So perhaps you are taking back your sovereignty, either in some sort of a working relationship or partnership. Your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. There's an element of mystery with this today. Perhaps it's because I don't know every single person's situation when it comes to what exactly you're walking away from. And I just got the message, only time will tell. So take that as it resonates for you and what's going on in your life. Only time will tell. The bottom of the deck energy was the Nine of Wands and the World. Closing out cycles and working really hard. To close out cycles, karmic cycles. You may be feeling a little bit burnt out, which is why this could be why this is in your unconscious, is it's time to take care of yourself, and maybe that needs to come to the forefront of your mind, is that it's time to take care of yourself, it's time to get some rest. And I associate the Wheel of Fortune very much with time, so that could also go hand in hand. The beeping is happening out, like beep, beep, beep. Did you just hear that? Beep, 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 beep. Like what? Like who beeps like that? Okay, like I'm sure some of you are like, oh, I beep like that. I'm like, well, I understand, but also it's just like, though I do prefer like small beeps, small incessant beeps, to like beep. No judgment. I've been there too. I've done small beeps. I've done small beeps myself. It's more so just I hear everybody's beeping at all hours of the day. I'm just gonna pull some confirmation really quick, but I'm thinking that it's time to start taking care of yourself. I think you're a little burnt out. We are approaching the end. We are at the end of the week. This reading is gonna get published on Sunday, so that would be a rest day. So let's bring that forward into your conscious mind. Resting, recovering. You've been working hard. Closing out cycles and closing out deals. I just got closing out deals. You've been working hard to close out some deals. I used to be in real estate, so I know what it's like to try to close out a deal. It can take a lot of effort, and by the end of it, you might feel a little bit like this. Okay. So with the Eight of Cups, we have death. I mean, definitely walking away from something and you're happy about it. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of happy vibes like, yep, I'm done. If it is a deal and maybe it just wasn't the most fun, like for work, maybe you're like, thank God that's over. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. And then the Empress, you have the Sun. Look at that. I think that whenever you're watching this is literally the perfect opportunity to give yourself what you need. the perfect opportunity to give yourself the break, love on yourself the way that you wanted to, like maybe go get a massage, or maybe just do something special for yourself. Like, it doesn't have to be a massage. It could be whatever. It could be whatever calls to your soul. It could be hiking, swimming, getting outside, doing something that you don't normally do because you're working really hard. I just got a huge beep on that. And you know what's funny is that today I'm actually gonna go do something that I don't ever really get to do, and that's like go to a museum or just go check out some new sites. We're getting so many beeps on this. I feel like Spirit is giving us confirmation to get outside of our comfort zone and to go do something that you've been thinking about doing, but you just haven't had time to do. And maybe there's gonna be some time here that opens up for you in a very synchronistic way, and it's like, then I get to go do it. Oh, you guys, I just pulled the levers. That's like serious confirmation. I don't know if you have children and it's hard to get time away from them with partner. Maybe the time is now going to be opening up. Maybe there's a babysitter that's going to come through, or maybe there's they can take a day off. You can take a day off. He can take a day off, and you can finally reconnect. So I don't know. That's just, or a friend. Maybe this could be also a friend. It doesn't have to be a partner. On the bottom of this deck, you have the Three of Wands and the Tower. I think that you've moved out, or you've gone through some Tower stuff, and because of this death in your conscious, you're going into this Three of Wands new land era, new land time. All right, let's see what the advice has to offer us, because I'll pull one for advice here. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have the Four of Cups, the King of Pentacles, he loves to come out in this deck, and the Two of Wands. The advice is, I'm getting like to make a choice on what you want to do. How does this want to fall? Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So we mirror each other, right? This camera mirrors. So the way that it wants to fall on my desk is like, make your choice from the King of Pentacles point of view, from your sovereignty, from your natural abundance is what I'm getting. Because I feel like sometimes it could be, the King of Pentacles is about external material items, but also it's more so the abundance in general, you guys. Like, it's not always about money, and it's not always about external reward. Like, it's about your spiritual abundance, your family abundance, your friendship abundance, like your social abundance, your health, your abundance in health and fitness and nourishment in every sense of the word, like sleep, relaxation. So making your choices from this stable individual's point of view. I don't know why I say guys a lot, like, hey guys, like I say that a lot, and I don't necessarily mean to like only speak to one identity. So I don't know why though. For some reason I was like thinking in my head, like don't try not to say guy so much. So I don't know what that means, but maybe I'm picking up on preferences here or something. The King of Pentacles is inside of all of us. I've said this before in many of my readings. I believe that every suit and every king and queen is inside of us. We have our favorites, we have our least favorites in certain situations in our lives. We use certain ones in order to navigate either, anything in our life, conflict, even achievements, scary shit, easy shit. So what the advice is saying is, approach whatever you feel like you're missing out on, or whatever choice comes your way, whatever opportunity comes your way. And that can be as simple as you and your best friend have the same day off. What are you going to do? What are you going to do at that time? It could be the same simple as, oh my God, I finally have a babysitter now, and I can get to do the things that I want to do. I can go do something that I don't usually get to do. That could be the opportunity, you guys. It could be, my clients, they closed on a house, and now I have some free time in my schedule to take care of myself before my new batch of clients starts ramping up, or that could be the opportunity. And it's saying from your stable, grounded, abundant, fully abundant, not just in any one particular thing, fully abundant, like wholly abundant, like whole, like WHOLE, wholly abundant. From your wholly abundant self, make a spicy choice. Make a spicy choice. Make a different choice. Make a different choice than maybe you'd normally choose, because maybe there's something there. Maybe a new opportunity will present itself there. Maybe you just never know unless you show up, right? All right, you guys. Well, I feel I'm just gonna do one wisdom, and then we're gonna say adios. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I don't know what you got going on, but it sounds exciting. It sounds fun. I feel like you get to go finally do something for yourself for a change, at least. We mirror. The way that I do readings is we mirror each other. Your life is vastly different from mine, and I have no idea what's going on in it, but I know my life experience and I know what I feel. And I do feel that if we resonate with each other, there are certain feelings that we share about vastly different subjects or vastly different situations happening in our lives, and that's the way in which we connect. Oh God, this one. Ugh. So today we've got, yes, to the sea. To the sea is all about going with the flow, you guys. The number 7 is signs, synchronicity, luck, serendipity. To the sea is all about going with the flow. It's about literally letting life happen to you. And I know that there's some people that say letting life happen for you. I like to say letting let life happen to you, because we do not have control on everything in life. We have control over certain things. We have controls over things on like how we feel about situations or our autonomy and what we can do. Like if I put X amount of energy into my business, then the likelihood of it bearing fruit is going to increase. Or if I put X amount of energy into my relationship, I'm working towards it. And so that my side of the street stays clean. Like that other partner still has to do their individual work to keep their side of the street clean. But I guess what I'm trying to say is whatever, wow, my left hand is very hot right now. Whatever energy you put into something is generally what you're going to get out of it in some way. And that is what we have control over, okay? What we don't have control over would be like going somewhere completely new for the first time and meeting someone that changes your life in some way, or going somewhere new and realizing that we found a piece of home there that we never would have found if we didn't go visit it. Does that make sense? Sometimes just the choice to get outside and to go somewhere and do something without even knowing what it's going to do is the best choice for us, because it leads us into the best direction sometimes. A good example would be in Boston. I had my kid out of daycare for a little bit, and there was these playrooms where we lived, and I started taking him to the playroom because it was winter and it was difficult to be outside with him. And I started meeting all these cool moms and parents in the playroom. And I was actually really apprehensive about it, because like if you're a parent, then like sometimes it's just like sometimes you just don't get along with other parents. Like you're very different. But I was meeting some really, really cool people. And one of them was like, oh, we have our child in daycare part-time, and it's literally like half a mile away from where we live. Have you heard of it? And I was like, no, tell me more. And we had our kid in Spanish immersion, and I was like, is it bilingual in some way? And they were like, yeah, it's Spanish immersion. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how did I not know this? Anyway, we had our child for the latter part of the year there, and it was fantastic. And it reminded me so much of just the love that I received growing up. And I guess what I'm trying to say is if I didn't get my ass out of my apartment and if I didn't go, like, I just got confirmation from my dishwasher to watch my mouth. If I didn't leave my apartment and if I didn't go like do something different, I wouldn't have learned about that opportunity. And that opportunity really helped me out because I was able to focus on my writing. I was able to focus on the writing classes I was taking. Also, when we were moving, it was just very helpful to move and while baby was somewhere. So I guess what I mean is, if there's something calling to you, this is very much confirmation that you can do, like, yeah, go for it. Go for it. There's no harm in showing up. And if it's not working, then just leave. I don't know why I feel called to say that. If it's not working, then just leave. All right, me and Pilly, we're gonna say adios. Have fun today with going with, watch. Have fun today going with the flow. Have fun today going with the flow. Pilly says we love you. We love you so much. We love you so much. You stay safe, okay?